So Beth, can I ask you, if you could give yourself on that day you were diagnosed some advice, now you've gone through it, what would that be?
I would probably advise myself to not be so scared of the chemotherapy part. I was really worried about it, but it really wasn't as bad for me as I thought it was going to be. And medicine these days, they can tweak things, so if you have really bad side effects the first time, they can always tweak it. There's always things they can do to try and make it easier for you. So I would definitely advise myself to kind of relax a bit more when it came to that and not be so worried. So the next thing I would probably advise myself if I was going to go through it again was to maybe start counselling a bit sooner. When I was first diagnosed and I was told about the counselling service available at Velindre, or it was available at quite a lot of the hospitals, I was a bit reluctant to, and I thought, no, I'm not going to need to worry about that. But it came to a stage where I really did need to speak to someone that wasn't my mum, my brother, my dad. I needed to speak to someone that was detached from the situation. I could then tell them kind of my fears, not upset them, and just get it out in the open. And they could teach me coping mechanisms, and I did really find that helpful, not just through treatment, but towards the end, when I was coming towards the end of treatment, getting back into normal life. I think I needed the coping mechanisms then to not be so anxious and worried. So that was a big help. And the final thing I would probably say, I kind of wish that I'd taken a few more photos and videos. I'm the kind of person that likes to document things in my life. And obviously last year is not something that I want to remember vividly, but my memory's a bit hazy now of it. It was all such a blur. I think I had a lot of good times along the way, and I think it would have been nice to have a few more videos, a few more photos. One thing I did do was document my hair growth coming back, so every week I'd take a new photo. I found that quite a positive thing because I could see the growth actually happening, and that made me feel a lot better about myself. But yeah, I would have taken a few more videos round and about, kind of having treatment at surgery and stuff, just so I can remember in a couple of years' time. But it's not necessary, I just like doing that kind of thing.